Bowls Australia acknowledges the traditional owners and custodians of the land in which this stream is produced. We pay our respects to all First Nations people and acknowledge elders past and present.
It's all to play for here at the 2025 Australian Open as we begin the knockout rounds of the women's singles on Rinkside Live, Bowls Australia's official YouTube channel. Day 8 action at Broadbeach Bowls Club, and we have a titanic tussle between Ali Copley of Fitzroy, Victoria, and Sophia Jing of Yarraville, Footscray, affectionately known as Sophia. Connor Munnings here with you alongside Bowls Australia events and competition manager Andrew Howie. Welcome, Andrew.
Thanks, Connor. Good morning, mate. Another great morning here at Broadbeach Bowls Club. The sun's starting to creep out, and it's all to play for now. We move into the men's and women's knockout rounds and showcasing the women's round of 128. So very exciting, mate.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game, Ali. Been playing for about 5 years, using the white bowls on screens, and Sophia, as we're going to refer to her, using the orange bowls. Been playing on and off for about 11 years, but fully played starting about 5 years ago, just before COVID hit. We won't mention that word too much, but from Anshan in China, Sophia is a population of 3,325,000 approximately, and then moved to small Melbourne, I'd say, in 2019. She's got her husband here supporting her, Darren Casely, who's also playing the men's singles knockouts at Coolangatta later today, so he'll have to head there later, as well as coach James Banks. He's a Premier Division player, and he's also sitting on the sideline as well. Both players have got off to a start. Thereabouts, about a metre short and a metre heavy, respectively, for Ali and Sophia. But it's a big game today, all to play for. There's no second chances now. We're past the sectionals, and it's all about the knockouts.
Yeah, that's right, Connor. Big day's play today. 3 rounds scheduled. Those that are successful across those 3 rounds will move into the business end tomorrow, the singles, as we get down to find our finalists. So it's very exciting times. Always a tricky time this time of morning. The greens have just been rolled. They are a little bit wet due to the dew overnight. So it might take the players a couple of hands just to get used to the speed and the conditions.
Yeah, it was very dewy this morning when we were setting up the equipment. The grass behind us, very wet. I'm trying to keep my bag off the grass so it doesn't get soaking wet, but not possible when we need these chairs. Good bowl there from Ali. He's finishing just about a foot short of Jack High. Bit about Ali. She started in 2019, moved across the road from a bowls club and thought, I might give this a go. So took it up, and this is her third AO. First time she's got past the section, and her first AO, Andrew, she drew Kelsey Cottrell.
Oh, wow. As we said, great shot there by Sophia.
Yeah, drew Kelsey Cottrell's a novice in her first Australian Open, so that would have been a bit of a experience for her. Yeah,
I guess that's the beauty about the Australian Open, mate. Club players can be matched against Australian Jackaroos, world champions. So we see Ali just sliding past there. It's not a bad result. She really did need something past the jack in case Sophia was to trail. But a free hit here on the first end for Sophia, looking to replicate her third delivery.
And as always, singles, it's first to 21. Doesn't matter about ends. There is a time limit, 2 hours 15 minutes, but it's very rare we do hit that. I think there was one the other day in the sectional play, and we did hit it, but very rare we do hit it. And we start off, definitely shot to Sophia. Not sure if it's just the one.
Yeah, just the one. Interesting here, Sophia straight away electing to bring the mat up. Obviously a clear tactic of hers in singles play.
Marker Bronwyn Torrens using the red paddles for Sophia and the blue paddles for Ali. Once again, we also have Lachlan Williams here behind the scenes, doing all the camera switching, doing an excellent job as always. And Val Febo, he's decided to have the day off. came for a quick visit this morning, but I just see him walking out the gate now.
Sophia just dropping a little bit short with that one. So Ali would love to nail the jack here. Obviously, as we know in singles, it's very important your first 2 bowls. Trying to really set the end up, put the pressure on your opposition. See a great opening bowl there by Ali.
Sophia's decided to bring the mat right up and jack right back, so there's a clear tactic here from her.
Yeah, exactly right. It's obviously a game plan she's got coming into this match, and a length she obviously practices a lot and feels she's quite confident on. So switching to the backhand. Just going to drop short again. Yeah, 2 good bowls here by Ali. Great shooting. Should be pleased with those 2 to start this end. So Sophia needs to find a yard of weight on her first 2. She's very close. Needs connection. It's just gone through the gap. Unfortunate. Gave her bowl a chance. Interesting to see Ali switch hands here. You try and cover and count.
Yeah, probably just try and tuck it around to take all opportunity for Sophia away. Ali, background in construction. She works as a safety officer from WA. Had a background in mining, so very relevant to her current job, her background.
Okay, Sophia, 3 down. Ideally, she wants to drop a bit of weight on her last. Draw the shot. She needs to hold. Oh, wow. She's gotten a good result there.
There's a chance for Ali here. Maybe search for Sophia's bowl. She probably has 3 seconds, but it is hidden a bit.
Yeah, so the indication's 1 to Ali, but still nothing to lose here for Ali. She can full draw. She trails the jack, she'll be 4. Work off her shot bowl. Just wants to turn now. Yeah, great speed.
Looks like they're going for a measure here. Sophia's not letting anything get away.
Yeah, so while they're measuring, for those on the Gold Coast today, we have men's and women's singles knockout rounds across all our venues. So if you're not in the Broadbeach area, plenty of action to follow. Of course, if you are in the area, Connor, we have 4 greens of action here at Broadbeach Bowls Club. So please get on down.
That's 1 to Ali Copley. Taking the scores to 1-all after 2 ends. Yeah, Andrew, you've been here all week and a bit. 1 week now, today, isn't it?
Yes, yep.
How's it been? You've been running around, busy.
Yeah, it's all gone well, mate. Yeah, I don't want to jinx myself or anything like that, but yeah, so far so good. We've been blessed with some, although cold mornings and cold afternoons, some beautiful days. No rain, which is very important when we're trying to get through a heavy schedule like the Australian Open. But yeah, our 15 host clubs have done a tremendous job. They really are the backbone of the event, along with our 1,100 volunteers. So without them, it wouldn't be possible. But yeah, no, so far so good, mate, and really exciting now as we push towards the second week, the business end of things, to see who can be crowned our champions for 2025.
So we had some 4s knockouts yesterday, so this isn't the first day of knockouts, but just in the singles it is. There's some big names that got knocked out in the men's fours I saw yesterday. The Aaron Sheriff, Aaron Tees, Corey Adlock and Barry Lesser team. And also the team Lee Schreiner, Kane Nelson, Jacob Nelson. I saw they got knocked out as well.
Yeah, there were some big upsets yesterday, and as we know, the sport of bowls, you can have the best team on paper. It comes down to that game, and clearly some big upsets, but it's great to see for the event. It's great to see different names at the business end of competitions, and it really does showcase the depth we have in Australia, but also the sport as a whole with the bowling abilities. But Ali needs to find 2 feet here. It's close for shot.
Yeah, plenty of room here. I'd favour Sophia's bowl at the moment, but and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to jump on and tell us where you're watching from. We have Val Febo watching from Broadbeach. Thank you, Val. Val will be having a couple of days off and he'll be back with us on Monday.
Yeah, he loves it that much. He's tuning in on his day off, Connor. I'm sure he could find better things to do on the beautiful sunny Gold Coast on your day off. But no, good on you, Val. You're doing a great job, mate. So you see Sophia very close here. Needs to run. Oh, that is the shot. Ali's a lot closer here. Just needs to hold a fraction. Oh, great effort. Perfect weight for the shot. Still a bit of a chance here for Sophia. Stay down on that backhand. Any jack movement would be favourable. She'd love to just draw the shot, but yeah, jack move is a bonus here.
Be 1-2 Sophia, and we continue this run of singles to start the match. We've been seeing this in singles. Start the match just ones before the floodgates open, and one player's been generally maybe running out with it.
Yeah, both players still settling into the match. Couple of different lengths been thrown so far, so interested to see what happens over the next few ends. So Sophia's off the short length. She's elected to go long. She has been sort of playing better back in the soccer oval direction. So okay, just left that one behind. Chance for Ali.
Interesting to hear from Sophia. She brought the mat right up going this way before, dropped the end, and she's decided to...
Oh, what a great shot. Sorry, Connor. Ali's just nailed it. Yeah, change of length. She did struggle on that shorter length, and wasn't until her last bowl where she did reduce the damage, but Ali be very, very happy with that opening bowl right on top of the jack.
First time both these players have been streamed, so understandably a bit nervous, but I told them, pretend we're not here.
Yeah, great opportunity. Yeah, go back and your clubmates can watch, or you can go back and watch the footage and try and learn from your game as well. And yeah, it's a great experience for both players.
it'd be a good way to see what maybe you can improve on in your delivery, and maybe game tactics. You can re-watch and think what could I have done better.
Yeah, definitely. Just those little things you might just miss in the heat of the moment. You concentrate on the game. You might just miss some little key tactics or lengths you could have been throwing. Always good to go back and watch your games and learn from them. As you see Ali, she's switched over and played a bomb here. That's brilliant shooting. She's got to really ensure she's arriving. She does need a close bowl here, but I think backhand, just making sure you're up. You get to the shot bowl. If she sneaks past, it gives her a chance to try and win the end.
Sophia from the Yarraville Footscray Bowling Club. The team won the Premier League division. Her coach, James, was in that team. Beating Deer Park.
Okay, Ali. Looking to add another one. Yeah, just slightly under the line.
Big bowl here from Sophia. Should be looking to cut this down.
She's playing weight. Yeah, not sure that was the right shot. So it's going to be very hard for her to win the end playing that sort of weight. It's now giving Ali a metre to draw for 3. She hasn't quite capitalised there, but should be happy with the 2 shots in the bank.
Faye Simpson, watching from Yarraville, says go Sophia.
Well, they're having a look at this third one. No, it is 2.
We also have Edward John James watching from southern UK. People from all around the world watching, Andrew.
Yeah, that's the beauty about live streaming, isn't it, Connor? We can deliver these matches to people all around the world. Was it probably 10, 12 years ago these matches would go unseen unless you were at the venue, and now you can cheer on your club mates, your loved ones, wherever they are around the country or the world.
Yeah. Denise O'Brien Warner, been watching every day from Christchurch, New Zealand. Loving it. Yes, I've been seeing your comments, Denise, on the YouTube channel.
It's great to see so many New Zealand bowlers over here, Connor, for the Australian Open. We're sort of getting back to those numbers pre-COVID. But, yeah, no, really great to see. It really has the international flavour, the Australian Open this year. We've got teams from New Zealand, teams from Malaysia, Hong Kong, Singapore, India. It's the list goes on.
Yeah. And then also the people who have been from overseas who are now living in Australia. Sophia herself from China, Ann Shan in China. Moved here in 2019. Visited down Australia a few times and started playing bowls in 2014, but didn't regularly take it up to 2019 when she started playing pennant.
Yeah, good speed again from Ali. Just missing her line. Sophia just trying to work out how far her bowl's through and Ali's bowl in relation to the jack. She's really just got to look on beating her first bowl. Any correction, she would be the shot. Perfect speed.
Just a bit wide there from Ali. I see a magpie getting on the green there, Andrew. I saw on the live stream yesterday a bird landed on one of the cameras for a bit.
Yeah, the boys were showing me the image of that last night. It's fantastic. David Attenborough, eat your heart out.
We've been nearly a pseudo wildlife channel. We've had the bird on the camera. We had a dog streaker, I think, on day 2. Came from the oval behind us. And there's a lot of bird talk from Troy Corber and Val Febo in the first few days.
Okay. Ali will look to change hands here. Her first 3 bowls have been magnificent weight. Just needs to find centre of the rink here to draw the shot.
It's running a bit. It's not heavy when you get the jack, though.
Wow, she's gone with it. Close for shot.
Not sure who has it there. Sophia taking a long look. There's the opportunity just to lay hers over, though, to make sure of it.
Yeah, it really depends if she thinks she's down. If she does, she can afford to arrive, sit the white bowl out, get the split on the bowl, she'd be shot. She potentially got 2 seconds.
Marker Bronwyn Torrens indicating a measure.
I think if she's playing the forehand, to me, I think she favours her bowler's shot. You can just drift around the short bowls and count.
Let's quickly do a measure, find out who's holding. And umpire is called for. Too close to call. If Sophia is holding, it continues the pattern, which is Sophia winning towards this Broadbeach Soccer Club end. Well, he is winning towards, I'll say, to Surfers Paradise end.
Yeah, game of 2 halves at the moment, as you're alluding to, Connor.
And just on screen there, end of financial year sale. If your club's looking to get some rookie rollers equipment to get juniors into the sport, some great deals going on. You can get a kit for $425.25. Just head to shop.bowls.com.au. You'll find some deals on rookie rollers equipment, plus other coaching resources, a few manuals, got discounts as well.
Yeah, they're great value, those kits. Fantastic for our sport and our clubs to be able to deliver stuff like that, especially with school groups, barefoot bowls. It just means anyone that comes down to your club can get involved in the sport and give it a go.
And it is 1 to Sophia there, so that brings the score to 3-all. It's a tight tussle. And Sophia taking about even further back. So she started right at the front, gone about halfway, and then taken all the way back. Just unsure of what length she wants to play at the moment.
Yeah, still feeling each other out, both players.
Someone saying in, who's your tip for the ladies' title this year? Andrew, you can't say Kelsey.
It's tough. There's probably at least 12 players. I reckon they could win it. It's very tough. You've obviously got our Australian Jackaroos. We've got a big contingent here from Malaysia. a lot of Malaysian ladies still in the knockout rounds. So it's we've got the likes of Siti Selena Ahmed, who was a dual Commonwealth Games gold medalist in the singles. Very tough. I don't really know, Connor. I'm probably just going to sit on the fence. Of course, if my partner plays in the singles as well today, so naturally I've got to go for her. But I'll be intrigued to see who you think, mate.
I said on day one or day two, it might have been. My tip was Chloe Stewart.
Yep. No, that's a good tip.
One of the best draw bowlers going around.
Yeah, playing on her local greens as well across the Gold Coast.
I think she flies under the radar a bit. Recently retired from international duties.
Yeah, sometimes that can have a good effect on players. Like it's like a bit of the pressure's been released. You're no longer vying for that Australian selection. You can just go out there, enjoy your bowls and play. Like a few years ago, I remember when Aaron Sheriff had a spell from the Australian team. He needed a bit of a break. He came out and won everything known to man. So sometimes it can work well for players, and potentially it could for Chloe.
I was just watching her up close at the BPL earlier this year, and the way she led for Aaron Tees or Corey Wedlock, and always came on fresh in the second set. One of the best that got used to the green conditions straight away.
Yeah, so Sophia piling the pressure on here. Great bowling. One thing I've noticed, both players, they're chopping and changing their hands a lot. Ali's been playing great down on this backhand coming this way, but first bowl this end elected to play the forehand, which was interesting. But good shot there. She had great speed. I think with singles, it's all about picking that side of the rink, Connor, and trying to build the head with those first two bowls. Get in a groove and away you go.
Yeah, you alluded to it earlier. The first bowl in singles is the most important. If you can get within a mat length, you're going to have a good end.
So Sophia. Interesting. She's electing to swap over to the backhand here. There is some danger with the white ball on the right of screen. But she's played a good shot.
I think that'll be in the count, Andrew.
If it's not, it's made it a lot harder for Ali here. If it doesn't count, I think she needs to swap to the forehand. I think either way, the forehand looks like a better shot now. She can sort of give it a chance. She's got that shot bowl to work with. If she does draw down to the jack, it's going to help. She's going to prove me wrong here, and she's going to stay on the backhand. She'll be looking to work off her own bowl. Gets to the inside half of her bowl, she likely would get the shot. Okay, it's a great effort.
We're taking out one measure.
Yeah, she played that well. I like the way she played that shot. She gave it a chance. If she had got to her own bowl, she was likely winning the end. But she's reduced the count to 1.
And here we go. Sophia's finally broken that pattern. She's one down towards the Surface Paradise end. Is that the southern end?
I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to get my directions.
Potentially.
Nope, that's the northern end, I've been told by Lachlan Williams. South is the way to bowling now.
Very interesting here. Sophia's just played a really great end, and she's brought the mat further up and rolled the jack longer. So it's I don't think both players have played the same length yet.
Lily Westerman watching from Denmark. Kif Bowles should be sleeping. It's 1:26 a.m. You're up late there. Really?
So Sophia needs to find a metre of weight on her first. Not quite running the journey.
Talked about Yarraville Footscray winning Premier Division in Victoria this year. Well, Fitzroy Victoria won Division 3. So they also had a flag this season.
So both players struggling to find this length at the moment. Sophia's likely holding one or two. Swapping hands. She's played it well. Will count.
Yeah, she probably would have been liked to have been just past the jack, but she is counting at the moment.
Yeah, pressure on Ali. She's likely 3 down here. Her weight's better. Just needs to hold now. She's done well. That will be the shot.
Do you change, if you were Sophia, would you change the backhand here, play through your own, if you're wide, you're sitting alleys?
Yeah, 100%. I think she could easily play a yard, 2 yards down the backhand, turn the bowls, sit the shot bowl out. Just playing the percentages there on the backhand.
She's doing exactly that.
Very close.
Sophia Jing, what can she do?
What a shot. Well played.
Potentially could have made 4 out of that. We just see the replay here.
Played it perfect. Gave herself 2 options. Held just long enough to sit the shot bowl out. So Ali needs to replicate her 3rd delivery. Just needs to stop now.
Not sure.
Has to help, Connor. She hasn't got the shot. It has to minimise the damage. So the measure's out once again.
I have to say, it's one of the warmer mornings this morning on the Gold Coast.
It's beautiful. Where else would you rather be?
First few days, I was shivering, but I was in with the... Oh. One here, 1, 2. 1 to Sophia. And she keeps ticking along. 3 ends in a row now for the Yarraville Footscray product.
Yeah, mornings like this kind of almost makes me want to go and have a game myself. It's beautiful. Greens are running a treat. Credit to the Broadbeach greenkeepers led by Les Gibbs. But also credit to all our greenkeepers on the Gold Coast. Getting up early each morning, preparing these greens. 8:45 trial end, so it's not easy, Connor, in winter, but they're doing a stellar job.
Yeah, the greens are magnificent. excited to check out Helensville tomorrow. Helensvale, sorry. Not Helensville. Helensvale. Your home club, Andrew?
Yeah, my home club. Yeah, great facility we've got there now. Very lucky, the members of Club Helensvale, to be blessed with 2 undercover surfaces. We still have our grass green, which does run a treat as well, but very great facility. Club's spent a lot of money over the last few years upgrading, not just the greens, but the whole clubhouse itself. It's just amazing to see where the club's come over the last few years. Okay, so Ali, door's slightly ajar here. Needs to find 2 feet on her first. She needs to start putting a bit of pressure on Sophia. Needs to try and get back to those first couple of ends where she was nailing the jack and grouping bowls nicely. It's just sliding through, but it's a good home.
Yeah, she's found the grass pretty well. Just needs to end up somewhere in the middle of her too, and then should be all over it. Yeah, the wind hasn't really picked up yet, but notice the pattern from previous days. It picks up towards the afternoon sessions, and I've been sitting where Lachlan Williams has, and I caught the mushroom corner because it feels like it's in the corner, it's a bit dark, and it's right where the wind comes.
Yeah, those I've been feeling for you guys, these afternoon sessions. I was very tactical the other day when I was in the commentary box. I did the first 2 sessions, and I identified it was going to be cold, and I sent in the man of the people, Paul Holschke, to do the last session, and he came back nearly purple. It was that freezing.
You going to do it again today?
Not sure how we're going to play it today. I think Paul's definitely going to be in for at least 1 or 2 sessions. So Ali, she has sat Sophia's bowl. Could count.
Yeah, flopped in.
Still plenty of room. I'd expect Sophia to draw this.
Sophia, she made the round of 32 last year in the women's pairs and teamed up with Annette McCormick, who we did have on live stream a couple of days ago in the sectional play. Very impressive. Only been playing 3 or 4 years, so big things in her future. And also, I think Annette made it through her sectional in the singles as well, so she'll be playing today.
Yeah, that's one of the best things I love about the AO, Connor. So many people from all around the world or all around Australia, they come, they might not have partners in the 4s or the pairs. So we see Sophia draw the shot, but the Bowls Australia event staff, we're always happy to try and play matchmaker and help people find teammates, and it's so great to see. They play together, and then you see them back the year after playing again. And I think a couple of years ago, I still remember we made a team up in the over 60s women's pairs, and last year they ended up winning it. So they played together for 3 years, gradually got better and better, and they actually won the title last year. So it was fantastic to see.
You have a team from my club, Cremorne Bowls and Community Club. I was supposed to be playing with them in the 4s.
Very close, Ali. Oh, she's gone through the gap. Unlucky, as we see, hands on head. I don't blame her. Any connection on her front bowl or sitting the shot bowl was to her favour. Sorry, Connor, you go, mate.
Another one to Sophia there, taking the score to 3-6. A team Cremorne Bowls and Community Club. I was supposed to be playing the 4s with them, but I elected not to in the end, just because I thought, if I'm watching bowls for 2 weeks, might want a little break and do something else. My break days. So I just saw a comment on one of the Facebook posts on Bowls Australia just saying I'm looking for a pairs team. And I know it was a pairs, so I messaged Brent Stubbins from New Zealand and just said, well, do you want to play 4s in my spot? And he's like, sure. So went yesterday. They'd never met. Apparently, he played very, very well. And
awesome.
They're looking maybe to play again together next year. So I've been fully kicked out of that team.
How good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, mate, you might have to put your name on the Find a Partner Facebook post and look to try and maybe Paul Holschke and I can play matchmaker for you. But Sophia, handy start there. Just a couple of feet short. But no, that's what it's all about. It's a awesome tournament atmosphere. Everyone's happy. Everyone's on holidays, enjoying each other's company.
Edward Lyle in the YouTube comment saying, "Go Ali and go Lions." Good to see support for both players. Shaping up to be a brilliant match here.
Yeah, there's not much in it. Obviously, Sophia's had the best of it at the last few ends.
But only ones.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So Ali wouldn't be too disappointed, although she's 3 down the scoreboard. I think she's still got a lot more to offer. She can just start grouping those first 2 bowls a little bit better. She'll find she can claw her way back into this one. Just drifting past.
Yeah, 4 ends in a row here for Sophia, but they're all singles. And they have nearly been done with sometimes her last bowl.
Yeah, great shot there. It's made it very difficult. Tuck the jack behind the pack. So Ali contemplating what she might play here. She is at least 2 down. Just the 2 by the look of it.
She'll just have to look to draw this to cut down, get as close as
Got a
possible.
bit of weight here, little start and run. Oh, she's played it well.
She has.
Got seconds and open up the head for a next. It's a good shot. So Sophia doesn't need to change anything here. Draw the shot again. A little touches, not all bad. Okay, she's swapping over to the backhand. It's important she gets another bowl in the head here. Ali could have 3 seconds at the moment.
Yeah, it's opened up a bit for Ali as well. She can see the bowl. So Sophia wants to run. Don't think she will. Big opportunity here for Ali Copley.
Yeah, I can see what she's trying to do. She's trying to cover and count, but sometimes you've just played a really good shot with your third. You need another bowl in the head. Sometimes it's easy just to try and replicate the same delivery. So now Ali's got a chance.
I wouldn't be short here.
Yeah, same shot as she just played. Land the bowl out, trail the jack to the bottom right of screen. Singles, these can be the game changers. Oh, it's a good try.
It's going to be another one here for Sophia. Taking the score to 7-3.
Just see we've got someone in the comments from Laguna Beach, California.
How's the weather over there in California?
At a lovely spot. It's been one of my goals for years, Connor, with a group of bowls mates, was to try and go over to the US Open, have a bit of a holiday and play. But I've never done it, never had the chance. But maybe a little bucket list moment. But yeah,
Still plenty of time, Howie.
yeah, that's it. I'm sure now the kids are getting a bit older. They'll probably rather go to Disneyland or something like that rather than me playing in the US Open, mate. But
It's all about compromises. Do both.
all right.
Weather's a bit overcast and dreary in Laguna Beach at the moment. June gloom. According to Mary Speece. Hope I'm pronouncing that right.
How did he start here from Sophia? He's played it well. Okay. Ali just dropping short with her first. So we see Sophia. She's done it again. Great shooting. Oh, done well. Well played, Ali. Gave it a chance. Sat the shot bowls and stayed for one. I think that the only thing Ali could maybe look to work on, Connor, is just when in the mornings, that tricky time where the roller sort of starts wearing off a little bit. The moisture still coming to the surface before it really starts speeding up. You just got to make sure that first bowl's up.
Yeah.
Even if it means you're trying to trail the jack that 2 feet, and then you can sort of always work back to the jack a bit easier. So she's just she's dropping that first one short a little bit, and it's putting her under pressure. But she just played a great shot then.
Yeah. Yeah, you have been noticing, well, I have been noticing when I'm here that greens speed up in those later sessions and it's a bit dewy in the morning. Peter Fortin giving you a shout out, Andrew.
Yeah, g'day, Peter. Yeah, I've known Peter for a long time. He's originates from Narrandera, where I originate from Leeton. They're about sort of 15, 20 minutes apart, country New South Wales. Good to see you tuning in. Okay, Ali just sneaking through. It's a good home. Yeah, just a shout out from Alison Venn to Bronwyn Torrens and her husband. Incredible job they do volunteering at the AO. Yes, they do. They're incredible. Mark is an ITO and Bronwyn always happy to umpire, mark, whatever's called upon. So, no, they do a great job. And as I alluded to at the start of the coverage, we're using 1,100 volunteers across 15 host venues. Without our volunteers in sport and especially bowls in the Australian Open, it wouldn't be possible. So, a big shout out. As you can see them all out in the blue and orange uniform, which looks fantastic.
It's a great shirt.
But, no, we really appreciate their support, and they are the backbone of the Australian Open.
Sophia just finishing short there. Still 1 to Ali Copley. She bowls out her last bowl, looking to make it 2. She's not far off here. Just needs to get around that front one.
Oh, unlucky. It's close, but... Two. This is the core, Ali. She likes it for 2. I'm intrigued to see what length she elects to play here. She's got the mat back. My mind would be going back to that short length. I think it was the second end of the match. And yes, she has. She's brought the mat up. And Sophia rolled a really short length, and Ali actually dominated that end. Only picked up a single, but it's great to see she's thinking along these lines, and she's brought the mat up, short end.
Played 10 ends so far. It's 5-7. I think our shortest game here in Ringside Live was on the first day. There was a couple of 21 ones after 11 ends, so we're easily going to pass that.
Yeah, it happens in singles, doesn't it? It's sometimes you struggle to find it, and your opposition can be on, and next minute, especially first to 21, they're quick games. It can be over and done with. But Now we've got a big battle here.
Most ends you can play in a singles match, 40-41. You all score ones and
It's a long match.
get to 21-20. I think we would time out if we got to that.
Handy correction here. Just going to go through a little bit, but it's in a good home. Sophia, close to the jack. She's got a bit of it, but hasn't gone with it. As you can see, this length Ali's thrown, although she hasn't nailed it, it has put Sophia off slightly.
Yeah. Good thing from Sophia there is she's up, changing the head, and that's what you want to do in singles, not make it easy for your opponent so they can't find a length that they just keep plonking it on. Both players have their game faces on, full of concentration.
Okay, great weight. He's close for shot. See Bronwyn undecided. She's gone with the red, so Sophia has just drawn the shot. Ali, still plenty of room. Little touch on the jack would be great. Just needs to stop. Just gone through. These are the free hits in singles that are so important. Oh, she's done well. What a great shot.
Great bowl from Sophia Jing there to make it. I think it's a 2. Or was it just a 1?
Bronwyn did indicate, well, it was 1 to Sophia before that bowl, but it is pretty close.
Two it is. And that's the first multiple for Sophia. Taking the score to 5-9. Sophia's now won 8 ends to Ali's 3.
Yeah, okay. This end is, I think this end's pretty crucial in the game, Connor. Sophia's up by 4. She can win this one. Springboards her into double figures and ever so closer to the magic number of 21. But
And we have seen here on RINKSIDE Live, the first person that's got to double figures has generally gone on to win the game. I think there's only been once that might have not happened.
great opening bowl here, Sophia.
Look at that.
Oh, what a great shot. Sally's given her a chance. I don't mind that. She's probably overplayed it slightly, but it's passed.
Yeah, it gives us something behind.
Yeah, the key here is really those first couple of bowls, although Sophia's nailed it, you really just got to try and build the head up, give yourself something to play to. But
Yep.
She can correct on that. She's past the head, gives her a chance.
Ali, I mean, Sophia would be annoyed at that. She'd want to be finishing behind. Unless it was a purposeful blocker. I wouldn't be thinking about that this early in the end.
Oh, Ali's playing weight here. Interesting.
She's close.
Oh, Ali Copley.
What a bowl.
What a shot. That is a big risk she's taken, and it's worked. She sprung the jack back into the ditch.
Close to the ditch.
On the edge of the ditch. Great work, Locke, with the camera angles there, mate. He's close for shot, but it's now a 2-bowl draw off. Who's been practicing drawing to the ditch skill, Connor? We're about to find out.
My favourite thing to do in bowls, draw to the ditch. It's just very satisfying when you can get right on the edge and get shot.
You're right, in my opinion, it's probably the hardest shot in the book. And something people don't really practice. Like you see people go out, practice it on their greens at their clubs, and very rarely would they practice drawing to the ditch. As we see Ali, great shot. She's played 2 crackers there.
Ali must practice it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I guess when I was at my clubs, I used to ask people, oh, well, what do you look at when the jack's in the ditch and you're trying to draw the ditch? And a few would say, oh, the jack. And I said, well, if you look at the jack, you're likely going to go in the ditch. And you try and find that spot on the green, whether it's like what Ali's done there, 2 feet in front of the jack. If you land to that spot, it's great. If you're just slightly over, you're going to be even closer to the ditch. So, great bowl. Pressure right back on Sophia here.
Yeah, generally I look for the 6-foot mark. But if there is a bowl close in, obviously you have to get past that. But the 6-foot mark's a good way to go about it first up.
Okay. Backhand. She's got 2 feet of room to draw the shot. Doesn't want to go in the ditch. She's just gone in. Okay. This is what you're alluding to now, Connor. She's only got to get to the tee and it would count. This is a very important bowl in the context of this match.
I think she's good.
Ali Copley. Brilliant bowling. She was in a world of trouble that end. Her second delivery, she's taken a big risk. And swung down for the shot bowl, kicked the jack back.
She nearly gets taken out by Magpie there.
Looks like 3. They're looking.
Camera angles can be deceiving, so we'll wait till the markers call. It's 2 at the moment. Getting the long tape out.
No, just the 2. You're right, from the camera angles, kind of did look like 3, but 2 to Ali. She's got to take a lot of confidence out of those last 3 bowls.
Yeah. There's a bold shot, her second bowl, playing that much weight. She'd missed that.
Massive,
Sophia had a chance to get a number. But she backed herself in, knew she had the back bowl, played to it.
Yeah, clearly by the look of that, it's a bit of a strength of hers, the little forehand runners. She backed herself to get it, and now she's delivered a great opening bowl here. Great shot, Ali.
Beautiful. Sophia finishing a couple of metres behind. This is a bit similar to last end, but roles reversed. Great start from Ali, and the back bowl from Sophia.
Yeah, so Ali's just played a... Well, she's done it again, but interesting, she decided to change hands.
Probably looking to tuck that jack around her own.
Yeah.
Was interesting though.
She's played a good bowl.
Yeah.
It's really just now limited Sophia to one hand. She's got to play the forehand to get the shot here. I'd expect she would confidently draw. Looking to trail the jack. She's going bigger. Just missed. What a great effort. So Ali running for cover. Trying to get as close to the tee as she can. Going again. Just under.
She's got one more bowl. What would you be playing?
If I'm Ali, I'm drawing the shot now.
What about Sophia? She's 2 down. Would you continue playing weight, or would you look to cut it down with a draw?
It depends what this one does. Well, he'd be disappointed with this. Although, sort of...
In a way.
Yeah, well, before that bowl, Connor, I would be more inclined to just sort of arrive back to Sophia's bowl, trail the jack, work off the front one and trail the jack yourself. Sit, you minimise the damage. But now, there's not much else on. I think she's staring down. She's 3 down anyway. Very hard to get second on the backhand.
We've already had some big results in the women's singles. Ellen Fife, Cabramatta, Jackaroo has defeated Megan Markson 21-3. And then Sue Moore from Fig Tree RSL in New South Wales defeated Jacqueline Mullins 21-2 so far. Some big results coming through.
It's a great effort. Great speed.
And it's the 2 to Ali. And our scores are level 9-all. And it just shows how important multiples are. Ali has only won the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ends. Where Sophia's has won the 8. But the scores are level. And in men's singles, it's also going on today. Nathan Black has won 21-3 over Mike Hocking.
Great open, Ali.
Kane Nelson has beaten Robert Jago 21-3 as well to progress to the next round of knockouts. Mark Petty as well from Dandenong 21-2 over Ian Brown from Curry Curry.
Yeah, some big results. Okay, Sophia just shy there, but she'd be happy with that opening bowl in the area.
You'd have to say at the moment the momentum is with Ali.
Yes, the last few ends, she's found her range a little bit better, starting to group her bowls. Still nothing in this. I think if you would ask me who's going to win the game, Connor, I've got no idea.
And the score reflects that 9-all.
No idea.
It's the first to 12 now.
Okay, Sophia played good speed, just a little bit high. However, it's in a great home. Ali'd love to draw a toucher here. Jump right on the jack. Needs to run it out. Close.
Probably some opportunity here for Sophia to play big. Look for the jack.
Yeah, I think it's me. I'm taking a gamble. I'm swinging down for the jack in the ditch.
Even the chance there to get Ali's fronter one, inside edge, and come off and get both.
She can actually play either hand, so it's all about playing what you're confident in, and it is weight, but on the forehand. Searching. Close to something.
She's not far away here. Oh, no. She's got the hole.
It's the only problem with the forehand, Connor,
Yeah.
was the hole. If you play the backhand, there's no hole. If you play the right weight, you've got the shot ball to work off, trail the jack. But she played it great. Couldn't have played it much better. Ali's very close. Does not want the jack. That's a good shot.
It's a backus bowl as well. So if Sophia is to get the jack.
Yeah, probably. She's got to decide now whether she tries to play a touch firmer. It's hard to see the way the bowls are angled, lined up, whether she could get both whites, but ideal result would be the jack. Okay. Sophia. This is a big bowl. Okay, going firmer on the backhand.
She must have heard you, Howie.
Gets off the shelf. Oh, she's gone through the gap again. She's played 2 good shots with no result.
And it's 2 to Ali. And she hits the lead for the second time in this game. And the first to hit double figures, that magical number. We've seen generally the first person to reach double figures has gone on to win the match. It's only happened once or twice so far on Rinkside Live. Obviously, we can't keep track of all the singles matches and know who's hit double figures first, but on Rinkside Live, twice. And a great starter there from Ali. You want to finish within that mat length. Doesn't need to be a resting toucher. A lot of people sometimes are too perfectionist. Just want a resting toucher with each bowl, but getting with a jack length, a mat length, is a very, very good bowl. Sophia's replied with about a metre behind the jack. Another great bowl from Ali. She's definitely found her rhythm now. These birds. They're getting awfully close to our setup as well. Bit scared. Sophia just needs to correct back a little bit. Andrew Carter, go Ali from Andy and Katrina. She's definitely found her rhythm now. Andrew.
Yeah, great grouping here by Ali. Someone asking about the Ray Pearce game. I don't think he's started yet. I think he might be in the 11:45 time slot. Connor's going to have a check for us. Sophia, she's done well. Looks like it is the shot.
Yeah, 11:45. Dean Shaw versus Raymond Pearce starts for Robert, who's asking about that.
Okay, Ali. Confident draw here. Turn Sophia's bowl twice. She'll be laying 2 or 3. Jack around the corner. It's big. Just needs to hold now. Just sliding under. Good try. Gave it a chance.
I'll try to bring some more score updates in the women's singles once this end's completed. Some finalised results that come through. Sophia do here. Can she add to the count? Oh, she might have just flopped out there. Ali's thinking it's only 1. And just the 1 to Sophia there, but much needed to break the run of 2s for Ali Copley. Brings the score to 11-10. Still anyone's game at the moment. I think we're going to go right down to the wire. Some quick score updates. Joanne Martin from Lakes Entrance has defeated Karen Gaglia 21-6. Olivia Cartwright defeating Taylor Bruce 21-1. That's a big result there.
Wow.
It's a huge win from Olivia Cartwright from the Moama Bowling Club.
The world champion gone.
Huge win, 21-1. I don't think anyone was expecting that. Nolene Dutton from Club Kawana defeated Eugenie Muncaster 21-7. Hanneke Booth. Nari Otpa Bowls Club defeating Suzanne Hutchinson 21-8. Jamie Lee Warsnop, Jackaroo, defeated Tanya Chowdhury 21-6. That's also a big win there for Jamie Lee. And Colleen Orr, Northern Territory stalwart, defeating Shakia Murray 21-5. Wow, that Olivia Cartwright Taylor Bruce result is huge.
Incredible. We're just alluding to earlier, like sometimes you can be just slightly not quite there and your opponent's having a day out, and first to 21, it can be over in a flash. But Olivia's a great young player from Moama, doing some great things in Victoria.
She won the indoors a couple of years ago.
Did she win the indoors? No, she's been in the indoors a few times. As we see Ali playing weight again. She's killed the jack, which is a great result. Showing once again her forehand runner. It's a strength of hers.
Olivia Cartwright won the Oz Open Fours in 2023 with Lara Butler, Chloe Stewart and Caitlin Inch. So she has some pedigree there.
Yes, Sophia, great shot. Okay. Ali sticking to the forehand. Okay, it's weight again. Just slightly high. That one just sort of wobbled out of her hand ever so slightly.
Also, Olivia Cartwright made the quarterfinals of the women's singles last year. Got defeated by Dawn Heyman in that game. Dawn went to semi-final and lost to Kelsey in a thrilling match, from all reports. Val says it was one of the best streamed matches he's done at the
Okay.
between Dawn and
21-20,
Kelsey.
Yep. Come down to the last bowl. Okay. Sophia. She's just played a good shot on the backhand, electing to swap over to the forehand.
Great bowl from Sophia
Brilliant.
Jing, holding 2 at the moment. Ellie coming down to look at the head. A wise move. Lachlan Williams doing a great job with the replays there. I asked him to show me how he did that this morning, so when I'm back on the cameras, I can do that.
Okay, Ali. I would stay on the forehand here, just a touch less weight. Give herself a chance to swing down to the 2-shot bowls. She can remove both. Will it hold? That was the idea. That was a great effort.
That's going to be 2 to Sophia. So the momentum swings again. Sophia is back in front, 12-11 now. Stephen Arthur, good to hear my old workmate Andrew Howie.
G'day, Rowdy. Thanks for joining in, mate. Good to hear from you. Well done on your new role. Just been won the role of the bowls manager or bowls coordinator of Club Barham.
Oh,
So back at his old stomping ground. So well done, mate. Good luck with that.
very nice.
Plenty of action happening there later in the year with the World Champion and Champion singles. Better. Sorry about that. Just went fuzzy for a second.
Someone just walked past the camera, I think, and it unfocused.
Okay.
We talked about Kane Nelson winning his first knockout game earlier. Well, Jacob Nelson's now won his 21-8 against Lokis Paraskiva from Cyprus there. Hope I pronounced that right.
Yeah, Jacob, a former finalist in the Australian Open a couple of years
Yes.
ago. So he's he's gonna be hard to beat as well. Great player.
And how about this? Josh Walker-Davis has defeated Tyson Arneman 21-16. And what I'm amazed how quick that is. Like for a 21-16 game, they're done.
Done in an hour and 20 minutes. That's
Must be fast.
that's incredible.
A lot of multiples, maybe.
Yeah.
It's the timer. It's going up on your left of the screen. Got 55 minutes. Don't think it should be an issue.
Okay. Sophia looks like she's holding 1 at the moment. Would really love to nail the jack now. Try and consolidate this end. bad.
Very good correction here from Sophia Jing.
Well played. Okay, pressure. Now squarely on Ali.
She go back to her forehand and sit that jack high bowl. Yes, she is.
It's a good call, Connor. There's plenty to play for down the forehand. You can afford to arrive. Turn her short bowl up or sit the short bowl. She has that second shot, so it's not all bad.
She'll be much more pleased in that than her first two. So we're falling short. It's so dangerous. Sophia had the chance to try to jack a foot to make a big number, but Ali's got behind there.
Yeah, it's just so important in singles, especially respot as well. Just you've got to try and eliminate your short bowls. Always make sure you're arriving, especially those first couple. It always gives yourself something to play to. She'd love another bowl on the head. Oh, I don't think she's going to run the journey. Okay, Ali. The last weight she played was perfect. I think she just needs to correct the line slightly. Sit the shot bowl. She does have 2 seconds. This is a big moment. If you're going to win singles games, you've got to take these opportunities. Not far away. Ali Copley wants to hold. Oh! She's got the gap. Can you believe that?
I think we said it a few times on Rinkside Live this week. You don't need to be dead to be stiff.
Wow. Even the outside edge of the jack was good for her, and I don't know how she's done that, Connor. She played it perfect, all but. Unbelievable.
Here we go, just on your screen now. It's size 5 bowl. I should check what size they are.
Okay.
Right, the score's going out to 11-13 in favour of Sophia Jing. She's now won 3 ends in a row. A 1, a 2, and a 1. When it just looked like all the momentum was going towards Ali Copley, Sophia's clawed it back. And now leads. I like your personalised water bottle there, Howie. You've got your name on it.
Yeah. Kelsey got me that. It's great water bottle. Stays cold. It's one of those ones where you put the ice in and the ice stays there for like 2 or 3 days. It's incredible.
Shout out to Pam Dobman from Yarrawonga in Victoria. Great coverage. Thanks, guys. Haven't missed a live stream. Still recovering from knee replacement. What better thing to do while recovering is watch some bowls on Rinkside Live. Still got plenty of days of competition as well.
Yes, plenty to come. Just a question on the neighbouring rink. Who's winning from Evie Exton? It is currently 17-10 to Kelly Cartledge from ACT. If that is the game you're referring to. Okay, Sophia. Looking to just count. Does not want to cross the line. Does count for now. Ali's still just searching. He's playing searching weight. She really need to try and draw a close second there. Just try and build up the head. Give herself something to play to.
Sophia probably looking, if she can finish a foot or two behind, cover and count, that'll be ideal for her.
Yeah, the key is not to build the head up here, Connor. Just slip past, count.
Yeah, don't get any target. And smart idea staying to that forehand side. I know hers might be in the way to drawing the absolute shot, but she doesn't need to get the absolute shot. Like, there is perfect. I'm not sure if it counts, but it's in a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it forces Ali to back to the draw now. She could have taken a risk and tried to promote the jack back to her bowls, but she'd be happy she can draw a second shot here. She's played it well.
I think it'll just be the one to Sophia here. And the one it is. Takes the score out to 11-14. I played 18 ends. Eleven of those ends have been singles. So it has been a bit of a marathon here. Zoom in the chat. Good evening, morning from Montreal. Been watching all weekend, Zoom. I've seen your comments. I hear that the weekend crew is in now. Yes, Val's got the weekend off. It's been working hard.
Yeah, well deserved. Long days. Got to ensure it's a long 2 weeks.
Had a couple of days off. Went to Mount Tambourine yesterday. Lovely spot.
It is a nice spot. Yeah, I'm quite fortunate. I'm only about sort of 15, 20 minutes from Mount Tambourine and where I live. And yeah, great little spot. Plenty to do up on the mountain.
Yeah. Troy Corbett, morning lads. Enjoy the day. Troy Corbett's been commentator extraordinaire throughout the week. Yeah. Fortunately, he wasn't bowls extraordinaire because he didn't make it through his section in his fours, but Medic could come back and comms yesterday.
Yeah, he's done a stellar job. I don't know. I've just got an inkling he just wanted to find himself back in the commentary box. He's loving it that much. So, but no, Troy's a good bowler. Just wasn't his day in the fours, but loving your work, mate. You're doing a great job in the commentary. As we see Ali just slipping through.
Missing your rug, Troy. If you could drop in and drop it off, keep us warm. Sophia, 7 away from the win. Ali got a bit more of a mountain to climb, 10 shots.
Okay, Sophia slipping through. Plenty of room here. Ali needs to drop 2 feet. She'd be very close to drawing the shot. Looks to be out on a good track. Just needs to hurry now. Well played, Ali. Great bowl. If you're just tuning in, we've got action all day long here at Broadbeach Bowls Club and all clubs across the Gold Coast 3 rounds of men's and women's singles action. Plenty to see. Jump onto BowlsLink. Look at all your matchups. Find your favourite players and get out to one of the venues and support our clubs and watch some of the best bowlers in the world here on our Gold Coast greens.
Well said. Someone saying, which club is Ali from? She's from Fitzroy Victoria Bowling Club down in Melbourne. Lovely club. Home of the former team, Melbourne Royals, BPL team. Melbourne Royals used to be based there. John Foots watching from Mansfield, waiting for carpet layers to get here to put new green in. Great to see another club. I think they're in the Highlands of Victoria, getting a new synthetic green. Is it grass to synthetic, John, or just relaying the synthetic green? Please tell us.
Yeah, exciting times for that club. We are seeing a lot of clubs around Australia going to the synthetic or carpet surfaces. But it's still great to see our grass greens around Australia. I'm a greenkeeper by trade, so a part of me, Connor, still wants to see more grass greens, but we can understand the clubs. It's a way, especially for our smaller clubs, a way to, I guess, become more financially viable, get a grant, get these surfaces in.
Yeah, playing through winter, I think, is so vital for clubs.
Yeah, it opens up opportunities, obviously, with barefoot bowls and play into the night. You can play all year round. Also, if you're a sort of a one green club, it does minimise your costs in terms of renovations, greenkeepers, all that sort of stuff. But it's really great. I really love when I come to Broadbeach and you see 4 grass greens, magnificent grass greens here, and the players really do enjoy this facility.
So we're in places up here in the Gold Coast where it's mostly sunny all year round. But in Tasmania, we've seen a lot of clubs going to synthetic so they can play during winter because obviously a lot more rain down there, a lot colder. Grass greens, you can't play in winter.
Yeah, 100%. Like as you alluded to earlier, I play at Club Helensvale. We've just gone to 2 carpet greens and they're magnificent. It's great to play on. It really is a state-of-the-art venue and our members are loving it. So we see Sophia just drifting through.
Did see Sophia give her coach James Banks a little fist pump. I think he's had to go.
Well played here, Ali. Great correction.
John Foots saying Mansfield going from grass to carpet. Still grass at the moment. And Ricky Byrne, hello all, watching from Dublin. Ali, can she add a second here?
She's on a great track. Just wants to turn hard down to Sophia's bowl now. She's gone through the gap. She's making that a bit of a habit today, finding the gaps. But nevertheless, it's a good home.
Lynette Hall, less rain here in Hobart. Technically, you're correct. I think Hobart's the second driest capital city in Australia after Adelaide.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, there's a stat for you.
It's just cold. Very cold.
Yeah, lovely place. Had the pleasure to go into Hobart in early January this year. Fantastic.
Ali just running through that. Remain the one for Ali, but
it's okay.
Sophia, one bowl to come. Yeah, tucked it around a bit.
Yeah, she'd be disappointed she didn't count, but she has made it somewhat harder for Sophia. As you can see, she's indicating to her coach, I think I want to play. Do I try and play the bowl off? I suppose the only danger would be if she did kick that jack back.
Bit of weight. Don't think it's going to hold. So remain 1 for Ali Copley. Bring the score to 13-14. And another single for this game. I think we're going to go the whole way here. 21-20. I'm calling it.
Yeah, you're not far off. Sort of ebbed and flowed, hasn't it? Sophia's broken away a couple of times and Ali just keeps clawing away back. I think it's just going to take one end, I reckon. One big bowl by one of these players' conversion will break this game open.
Some quick score updates. Nurul Alyani Jamil from Malaysia has defeated Joy Voss 21-10. Sue Coulter from Hawthorn Bowling Club in South Australia has defeated Elizabeth Kearse 21-12. Jane Bush from Pine Rivers defeated Leslie Allen 21-8. Karina Cooper from New Zealand defeated 21-10 to Sherry Bradley and will face Olivia Cartwright. So Olivia Cartwright going to go up against 2 New Zealanders in a row. She's got the wood on them at the moment. Great goal bowl from
well
Sophia
played.
there. Opening it up. Pretty much starting the end again. Olivia Millerick has defeated Lynette Vickery 21-5. Caitlin Inch defeating Sharon Warner 21-8. Lynn Wallace and Lawson defeating Wendy Elmsley 21-15. Ain Nanadwa Sam from Malaysia defeating Lynn Graham 21-8. Emma Boyd from Club Tweed defeating Kerry Lawrence 21-13. What could Sophia do here? Just running through. Still be 1 to Ali Copley at the moment. Hanika Booth. I think I mentioned before, defeating Suzanne Hutchinson 21-8. Sophie Kurzman, big game here, defeating Kylie Lavis 21-8. That's a big game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Victorian battle. And Sophie's come out strong there. It's a great win.
Yeah.
Of course, Kylie Lavis is an Australian Jackaroo. Sophie is in the emerging setup, I believe. So, obviously playing great. So Sophia looks to be holding one here.
That's all the results so far from the women's side of the draw. So I'm asking who we're live streaming in Game 3 this afternoon, men or ladies. It will still be a women's singles match. We just don't know who. So obviously there's still a few games to come. Round of 32. So it'll be towards the pointy end.
So Waite looking for the shot bowl. Oh, she sliced the jack.
Fortunately, there's still going to be a couple down here. Ali did have both the back bowls, unless she stayed in.
She has stayed in, but she's definitely one, if not 2 down.
I'm not sure where Sophia's finished the ditch.
She's
It's going to stand up.
Couple of feet inside the boundary peg. One. Okay, Sophia thinks one. Ali likes it for two. The measure's going to come out. It's always difficult when the bowl's in the ditch. Just to try and line up the angles.
He's taking one out for Ali. And just going to be the one to Ali Copley, and scores a level again, taking it 14, 14 and 3 ends in a row for Ali Copley, all singles.
Okay, great game this one.
Just some men's scores from singles. Conor Maguire defeating Luke Moran 21-7. Michael Carroll from New Zealand defeating Nathan Garver 21-17. Gavin Hamlin, also from New Zealand, defeating Ryan Bester 21-12.
Wow. Wow, that's a big win.
That is a huge win.
Current world singles champion gone. Well, both. Both men's and women's world singles champions out of the 2025 Australian Open.
That is huge. Gavin Hamlin has been playing well over New Zealand. He's a talk of the town in bowls. Warapa. Sorry. I'll get that right eventually.
Well played, Ali.
Jake Rinn defeating Kyle Bennett 21-10. Joseph Clark, last year's pairs champion, defeating Connor Biddle 21-16. Gary Law defeating Andrew Marr 21-11. Carl Vandersloot defeating Alan Callow 21-8.
Well played, Sophia. That's a big shot.
Great bowl from Sophia. Ian Stone defeating William Emerson 21-12. Philip Baker defeating David Brenton 21-9. Tyson Wilson's defeated Phil Kinch 21-9. Alan Monfries defeating Robert Kernahan 21-14. Corey Wedlock has had a big win over Callum Alberti 21-5. Blake Nahn defeating Tony Spriggs 21-9. Let's wait for this bowl from Sophia to come down. It's going to finish in a good spots for Sophia.
Yeah, so it's only one.
It's only one, but
She's got to be careful if she likes to play weight. She doesn't want to get both her bowls. No, she's playing just nice swing weight for this. Looking for the shot bowl, the jack.
she's played these controlled weighted shots very well today.
Oh, Ali
She's got it.
Copley, what a shot. That's a great shot. Looks like it's 2, potentially 3. Played it perfect, as we see here on the replay. Nice swinging weight, sit and stay. Well played. Okay, pressure on Sophia. Take your time, draw the shot.
Just finishing short here, I think. It's a big end for Ali Copley. She had 3 singles in a row, but I don't think this will be a single. I was getting a bit worried about the time limit here. Howie, there's a lot of singles, and I was like, oh, there's only 29 minutes left, but if there's a big multiple here, it might take us a step closer to the end of this match.
Potentially help. The measure's out.
So quickly, Muhammad Amin Ramlan defeated Stephen Harris 21-6. Scott the Jong defeated Eric Farnsworth 21-10. To see what the count here is. And it is a 3. And that puts Ali Copley in the checkout zone as well. She gets a full count. She will win the game. So Mark Petty defeated Ian Brown. Mentioned that before. Rye Berry has defeated Brad Erock 21-15. Maddie Lucas, Clubs Helensvale local Howies, defeated Trevor Higham 21-9. Timothy Christie defeating Wayne Cooper 21-10. Todd Trewarn, he's going along beautifully, defeating Danny Boylan 21-11. Rowan Marshall defeated Ronald Arnold 21-12.
Great opener, Ellie.
Chris Rosannes defeated Michael Black 21-6. Ben Leggett defeated Peter Blackburn 21-5. Barry Lester with a big win over Peter McDonald 21-5. And Lee Greening, City of Geelong. Lovely man. Met him first day of the SAO. Val introduced me. He defeated Robert Sarich 21-7.
Yeah, some big results. And of course, for those at home that want to follow all the matches throughout the day and the rest of the competition, please go to results.bowlslink.com.au or download the Bowls Now app. Select Bowls Australia and then the Australian Open, and you'll find all our draws. It's a good shot here by Ali. She's put one on it and just elected to go past. Great effort. Perfect weight for the shot.
Rachel Reid asking how Leanne Paulson is doing. Well, I was just actually checking that, and unfortunately, Leanne Paulson has gone down to Jessica Tell, 21-13. Emerging Jackaroo, Jessica Tell.
Sophia on the high side. Rightio. Has stayed up. Yeah, Ali's good idea here. Just giving it a second thought. Now that bowl has stayed up, it does sort of change things. I'd still be electing. She's gone around the back, but I was going to say I would elect to draw the shot on the backhand.
Yeah, interesting choice. Got the tee covered, though.
Yeah, ultimately she was only ever going to be one down if the jack went back. I think the idea could have been to put another one in the head and sort of make Sophia think about this. Like if she was to remove her own bowl, she would have been 3 down.
Yeah. This is the best shot for Sophia here. Forehand, sit off her own.
Yeah, I really think it's just a draw, just over a draw. She can afford to just arrive to the inside edge, as you alluded to. She can draw a toucher there still. Just can't afford to arrive with too much weight. Doesn't want to lose her own bowl. She's going big for it.
Sophia Jing, what can she do here? got the jack all the way to the ditch. That will be one to Sophia.
What a good shot. Took the risk. Played it to perfection. The jack's gone all the way back into the ditch, and her bowl, as you can see there on the bottom, top of screen, will be the shot.
Takes the score to 17-15 in favour of Ali Copley. Sophia Jing's won 13 ends to Ali Copley's 10. Trails 17-15. A lot of ones for Sophia. In fact, 11 ones. It's only been 2 ends where she scored a multiple.
Okay.
It's a bit of a tortoise versus the hare story here. And Sophia Jing, who's been doing it the slow way, the tortoise way, get the 21. Ali Copley, I mean, she hasn't been that much faster, but there was a run where she got 4 twos in 5 ends. Been a bit more hare-like.
Ali needs to keep running. It's a pretty good opener. Sophia's given it a chance. Good home. Just sliding through. So chance here, Ali. Draw another shot. Put the pressure well and truly on Sophia. Oh, she'd be disappointed with that. Just missing her weight.
So just keep an eye out on the scores between Emma Sorogi and Leanne Chinnery, as well as Jocelyn Heyman and Tristana Doolan, because we'll be streaming that game next, the winners of those.
Yeah, currently it looks like Emma Sorogi is leading 19-11 over Leanne. And Tris Doolan,
We don't know over there. It's pretty
looks
close.
like she's trailing 18-19 in an epic battle.
And Jocelyn Heyman, we had on stream the other day.
Okay. What has Sophie got here? Sorry, Sophia.
Are there any Kiwis left in the AO from Rachel Reid? Yes, there are for you.
Plenty.
Michael Carroll had a win today. And I mentioned Gavin Hamlin defeated Ryan Bester.
Yeah, he's caused the upset of the round so far. What a good shot.
Great shot from Sophia Jing there. Ali has to be careful here. She doesn't want hers to go.
No, I think it's
Just a draw.
context of the game. She's leading 17-15. I think it's a dead draw. She's still got about a foot of room. The way she's been drawing coming back this way, she'd have the confidence to draw this. Okay. She's electing to just arrive. Just won't get back with that weight. She sort of played sort of in between shot there, but will be one to Sophia.
This game continues 17-16. Absolute ripper of a game here.
Seesawing affair.
Nearly off my page, jotting down the scores.
Yes.
Had 24 ends played.
As you can see on the top of screen, we have just under 19 minutes remaining.
Oof.
So we should get there, but you never know.
Have a total of 8 ends maximum left. They're all singles. Four feet through for Sophia. It looks a bit deceiving on the camera. It looks a lot closer than it is.
Not a bad opener here from Ali. Just sliding under. Weight was good. Very close. It's hard to tell whether that is the shot.
Just quickly, Andrew. Kelly McKieran has lost to Bronwyn Stevens. 21-18.
Wow.
Another big
Okay.
upset there.
Yeah, Bronwyn's a good player from New Zealand. Does come over to Australia a fair bit each year. But she's taken down Kelly, who has been in a rich vein of form of late, winning everything in Victoria.
Yeah, got world singles silver medalist.
I think she could be the current world #1 at the moment as well. So it's
Actually,
a huge
yeah.
win from Bronwyn.
And Chloe Stewart, my tip, got a win, 21-12 over Sarah Boddington. Actually, that's a pretty big win there.
Okay, that is a good win. Sarah is a very good player, great singles player, good work record in singles across New South Wales. Wants the jack now. Oh, she's edged it. Unlucky. It's still at least one to Ali. As we said, the camera angles aren't easy.
Still no results in the Kelsey Cottrell game.
Oh, she
Harry?
did win. Sorry,
she did
Connor. I
win?
should have
Oh,
mentioned.
okay.
She sent me a text and
Okay, this isn't in bowls link yet.
yes. I think the club tend to sort of wait for all the results and then do them all together once the ITOs have had a chance to check them off.
Just trying to make Andrew Howe a bit nervous. So Ali Copley. Still a lot of opportunities here for Sophia Jing. Next game will be starting at 11:45, so in 45 minutes. This has been a marathon game. Only 14, just under 15 minutes till the timeout.
Okay, Sophia looks to be shaping up on the backhand. Looking to draw the shot. She wants to promote her own bowl. Would be good enough.
Just close as they're drawing it.
Well,
Slow down. Ooh.
got to be close. Okay.
Bronwyn's favouring Ali at the moment for 1.
This is an important bowl. The free hit. Got a bit over 2 feet to count. Okay, weight's good enough. Just wants to hold. She does not want to hit that in.
Oof. It's going to be an interesting measure here. A 1 to Sophia would bring her into the checkout zone as well.
Still favour that front one. Okay, Tris Doolan and Jocelyn Heyman. 2019 in favour of Jocelyn. Tris was just down game and played a absolute ripper. Two rinks away.
And they've all got white bowls over there. Not going to be a tell. Who's who? Good bowl from Jocelyn Heyman, though. And it's 1 to Ali Copley. She wrestles back momentum. Brings the score to 18-16.
Handy opener. Not far away.
We brought the mat up. We've shortened the end a bit. Sophia Jing. Just travelling a bit. Ali Copley looking to add a 3 from Ali here. Get her to win.
So Ali's swapped hands. Interesting. It's another good bowl. Okay, pressure on. Just needs to drop a yard of weight on her first. Well played. That'll be the shot.
Great ball, Sophia there. Bronwyn Torrens saying 1 to Sophia.
Okay, Ali needs to hold that line. Just going to go under.
It's the Yarraville Footscray product, currently holding 1 to put her into the checkout zone, but still 1 to come from Ali Copley, so she still has something to say here.
Okay, Ali would love a touch of the jack here. Even if she gets to the shot bowl. Wants to hold now. Well played. What a great shot.
She's holding game right now, Ali
Wow.
Copley.
It's a cracker.
Fitzroy Victoria Bowling Club in Melbourne. As Sophia does something here, it is all she wrote. Sophia Jing, what can she do?
Line looks all right.
Just needs to get down.
Needs to turn. Oh,
I think we could be going to another end, though.
it's unlucky. Gets to the inside. She gets the shot.
Let's cut it down.
Yeah, potentially only one now, Connor.
Just crossing the other rink, Jocelyn Heyman versus Trish Doolan.
It's a 1, so it's 20 all.
Wow. It's going down to the wire. I need to do the graphics for the next stream slides, and I can't do anything till that game's over. So it's going to be a quick turnaround for Rinkside Live. The next game's starting at 11:45 a.m, so we're going to have about 20 minutes.
As we see Johnny Roberts just go out and give the players the warning.
8 minutes.
We have under 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes.
Yeah, well, 8 minutes, you're right. It's
The 1 to Ali Copley. She now sits 19-16 in front, and that is the last line on this page on my little notebook. I'm going to have to start a new page.
we should get at least 2 ends in, Connor. Potentially 3. All right.
Got Matt up and Jack back again. Somebody asking, is that length 21? Yes, it is. It's plenty 21.
Ali Copley, what an opener. Far away.
Just needs to get down.
Oh, great effort.
The crowds have turned up at Broadbeach Bowls Club. I can't see the rink. Have to look on the screen now because they're all lining the sidelines here to watch this titanic tussle.
Yeah, we've had fantastic crowds here all week. Of course, Broadbeach is our main host venue, our hub venue, so to speak, where we operate the tournament office out of, and obviously the home of the last 2 days, the finals. Set to be another massive year, Australian Open, but Sophia, she doesn't need to change much on her first. She was so close. She's just gone under. 2 great efforts.
Ricky Burns is asking for the name of the Bowls app. It's Bowls Now.
Yeah, of course it's free from the App Store.
Be able to find up-to-date news, scores, everything you need. All in one spot. Ali Copley holding the 2, as indicated by marker Bronwyn Torrens. Sophia Jing coming up to have a look, which is very wise because at the moment, Ali Copley is holding game.
Does make it a little bit harder for Sophia. She's been so close with her first 2 on the backhand. Be inclined to stay there. Back yourself to trailer jack, sit the ball. I think she's under this time.
The winner of this game progressed into the final 64.
Okay, decision here for Ali. If she's got the 2, she doesn't really need to go too close to it. It's pretty good the way it's set up. If it was me, I'd be looking forehand, trying to beat Sophia's bowl on the bottom left of screen. So Ali, she's going right around the back.
Finishes in ditch.
Yeah.
Pretty much says to Sophia Jing, your turn. Let's see what you can do. Can Sophia take this match to another end?
Tough shot. She's got to just play that nice arriving weight. Give herself a chance. She sits, even if she sits the second shot, she can play another end. As we see Ali just jumped in front of the camera there. She's just missed. Touched the shot bowl.
I think that will be game. We'll just get confirmation from the marker, but it looks like Ali Copley is going to progress to the round of 64 in a titanic tussle against Sophia Jing of Yarraville Footscray. And it is 2. That brings the score to 21-16 in favour of the Fitzroy Victoria Bowling Club product, Ali Copley. It's been a great game, and we'll be back at 11:45 on Rinkside Live for the round of 64. I'm just checking over to see who won out of Jocelyn Hay and Tris Doolan.
Tris Doolan has played a ripper to win the game. Down game.
So Tris Doolan. So it looks like it'll be Tris Doolan versus Emma Thriana Soroji in our next match, round of 64 at 11:45. For me, Connor Munnings and Andrew Howe, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me, Connor. What a great match, and hope everyone enjoyed that game at home.
And Lachlan Williams, thank you for all your work behind the scene. From myself and from Andrew Howie and the rest of the Bowls Australia team, thank you. And we'll be back in about, if I say, half an hour. Tune in on Bowls Australia's official YouTube channel. Catch ya.